Good morning. It is the Friday before the show, check-in day. I still don't know if this mic is working. It's blinking all sorts of weird freaking things. But anyway, it has been a week. So I got back from Texas on Monday. The next day, it was like, catching up on all sorts of work stuff. And then I actually, on Wednesday, I have Kat staying here. She also has a channel, tag her, but I had to do a mad dash and clean the house because if you know me, my house is where things fall. Like, I do not have a clean house. That's just not, it doesn't make the priority list every day. You gotta, something falls off and it's my house. So Wednesday, not only was it half day Wednesday, double activity Wednesday, and my kid's birthday, I did have to like mad dash clean my house. And then Thursday, oh, I forgot about Tuesday. Tuesday night, we had a double sleepover for my kids. So because we went to Texas last weekend and I'm competing this weekend, my kid wanted to have like her two best friends sleep over. It wasn't going to happen either of those weekends. And, besides that, it's like, what's the point? And so I was like, you can have a sleepover on Tuesday night. And because both the girls go to her school, I'm like, I'll just take you girls to school. It'll be fine. But then it was like, why did I do that? We were just coming home from the trip. So that was stressful. Wednesday, a little stressful. Thursday, finally chilled out a bit yesterday. Of course my kid had double activities, but then it's Friday morning, and guess what I'm doing? I am volunteering as a chaperone at a field trip for my daughter's 4th grade class. When I signed up for this, I did not think I was going to be doing this show. So that's my Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little stressed because I also have check-ins. I need to do work this morning. I shouldn't lie. I was gonna try to multitask, but I can't. I shouldn't even be making this video. But so I'm a little stressed out right now. My body weight. Let's see, how much have I dropped since Texas? My phone's in my pocket. But anyway, I would have liked to be a little bit lower for the show. You're going to, oh shoot. Well, you're not going to Kindness Club today. Sorry, kid. Or are you? Do I try to make that happen? Maybe Dad can take her when he gets home from the gym, hopefully. This is my life right now. This is how it's going to be probably until Junior USA. So let's see. When I left for Texas, that was the 25th. I was 125.9, so 6 essentially pounds heavier than what I am today. I am 120.8, so maybe 5. I don't know. I don't want to do math right now, but 5 pounds in a week, mostly inflammation, but still pretty cool. That's what my body does. It loses very easily. It does not like to gain muscle. So anyway, I'm going to be at a natural history museum all day today. I still got to shave my whole body. I've got to wash my hair. I am planning on doing a mini lymphatic massage before check-ins, which is right before my tan. So I gotta make sure everything's ready to go. I gotta get food ready to go. It's gonna be a day, that's for sure. I think I need to go to the grocery store too. Maybe I'll have it delivered. I usually don't do delivery, but this might be one of those days. Brad, I can't ask him for help because he's running the cheat truck by himself today, so he's got an event there that I was supposed to help him with, but then I jumped into the show, so I'm like, hey, sorry, you're on your own. That's going on here, so we'll see what the weekend holds. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not stressed about the show, honestly. What happens. This is all just a dress rehearsal for Junior USA's, and I wasn't going to do a show until Junior USA's, but then I was like, why not? It's literally in my backyard, like a 10-minute drive, so that's why we're doing it, baby. And more practice, more reps. I've changed a little bit of my posing. want to make sure that that is good to go for Junior USA. So I got another piece of feedback last night from the Triple, which I had put in for probably 2 weeks ago, but I'm grateful to get the feedback, and they did say posing and conditioning there as well. So looks like in Arizona they're looking for a harder look, although I did not get any conditioning feedback from Sandy. Again, if you know anything about the sport, like Sandy's word is like the one you want to listen to. So that's the mind F of competing, essentially. It's like judges have certain looks that they like, but are they the judges that are going to be at the national pro qualifiers? And if they aren't, do we listen to those whisperings from those judges? So to be a competitor, luckily I love this sport. So yeah, we'll see how the future holds. I'll be much better about taking more content this weekend. I will take you for my mini lymphatic massage today, if I remember, and then I will also take you to chickens. There's a posing seminar, but I don't think I'm going because of time and lymphatic massage. I need to get back to work, so I'll talk to you later. Good morning. We survived. We survived. Oh, it was a touch and go morning, let me tell you. Okay, I did hop on here. Excuse me. Little update, checked in with coach. We did raise carbs just a tad, like about 30 grams or so. Raised fats just a little bit. The field trip was good. I had good kids, thank God. Like, we had 3 boys, which I was like, but I mean, they were a little rebellious, but for the most part, they were pretty darn good. I'm thankful. I did bribe them with treats though, because I was like, yo, if you guys give me a stress-free day, I will throw some treats in Nora's lunch bag for Monday. But anyway, so yeah, we bumped the carbs a little bit. I'm just getting a walk in. Oh, I feel like these carbs are hitting me already. I'm gonna walk for a little bit, and then I'm going to practice my posing. That's, I guess, what I was really freaking out about, is the fact that, like, I wanted to practice posing. I'm still like fine-tuning my turn from the back to the front, and so I was like, why am I doing this? Like, legit, I need to be practicing posing. But we're here, moving my lymphatic massage a little earlier, have some more time there. Everything's working out. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. So as I'm like rushing out the door, I go to the bathroom, and my period came. So period right before show day, so I figured I'd talk about what happens when you have your period on your show. There's a 1 in 4 chance basically that you'll be on your period in your show if you cycle normally, if you have a healthy prep that doesn't take you to extremes. So one thing that I swear by, which a lot of people, it's like they have an ick factor with it, but using a menstrual cup or disc versus tampons. Tampons have strings. I don't want my string to be hanging out on the stage. So actually when I started competing, that's when I was like, you know what, this is when I'm gonna take the plunge to learn how to use a cup, because I was very scared to do so. But it's not that bad. There's definitely a learning curve, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not that bad. So I use the cup. You can have it in for up to 12 hours, so you don't need to be changing tampons at the show or worrying about any of that mess. Also, tampons have like heavy metals and shit in there, so not great for the body. But I mean, the fact that I didn't even know it was coming, and then it was like, boom, there. My period's been doing a little bit of weird things lately, so it was kind of due like last week, so it's like, is it coming, is it not? Then it's like, hey, here's my gift to you, a day before show. But either way, everything's good, everything's gravy. I'm way less stressed out than I was like 5 hours ago. So we're rolling today. I have tan at 5:15. check-in's at 4:30. I'm gonna bring my tan. Maybe I'll wear a cute outfit to tanning and then wear my pajamas after. Yeah, so then I'm like not like a total gross person at check-ins. Which I usually am. I'm just usually coming to my pajamas because I just really don't give a crap. But yeah, that's what's going on tonight. I'll film a little bit more. I'll talk to Kat. You'll meet Michaela, my bikini athlete who is competing. And yeah, that's what's going on today. I'll keep you posted. All right, good afternoon. I have reshaved my entire body because I did a terrible job this morning because I was rushing out the house. But over here we have Kat. Say hi, Kat.
Hi.
Kat is also competing. She is also on Team Flex. She is also a coach for Team Flex. So this is super exciting that we get to compete together all the way from Texas. You hopped into the show
super last minute.
Super.
Like 10 days out.
Yes, that's how we roll here, man. So we're just waiting to go to check-ins, and she's tanning herself. Kat, do you want to talk about tanning yourself?
Yes. So I am using Pro-Tan DIY. So it's the same tanner that's actually going to be at this show. However, I do it myself. So typically I start a day early. I started last night with a base coat and then rinsed this morning and did another. And now I have a super dark coat because I'm really, really white. And then tonight I'll probably do one more super dark coat before I do a top coat in the morning. Super easy. You get to be on your own time and not stand around naked people. So if that's your vibe, that's the way to do it.
Dude, you inspire me. You inspire me. Maybe I'll do the next one like that. So anyway, I'll try to get some content while we're at check-ins, but we're just chilling and commiserating about how much we hate check-in day.
The worst.
It is. I hope these check-ins are smooth. The last few check-ins have been much longer than they need to be. So, but Wings of Strength always does it well, so I'm optimistic that things will go well. And hopefully we'll find out a little bit more about the show, see if they're actually going to break up the open class, because Kat actually just came from competing in another show where they did not break up the open class. Did all these girls of all different heights all in one class. So is that going to be how it goes? I don't know.
We shall see.
We shall see. All right. See you in a bit.
Part of an organization, one for this long, but to be able to grow with the company and to now be the sister company of Mr. Olympia and to be a part of essentially the full circle that we've seen with so many competitors over the years.
Okay, we are home from check-ins. That check-in experience. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that. So one of my pre-show rituals is Smooth Move tea. You can get it at most major grocery stores. No shame in my game, man.
Not at all. I need to have a poop before I step on stage.
And you know what? Like, not to be okay, if you're grossed out, plug your ears. But there's a reason why it's called Smooth Move, man. Like, one thing about your morning of show poop is you do not want rabbit turds like splashing your tan. So
Not at all.
with Smooth Move, it's just, you know, just a log. Just a log.
It's perfect. Also, get the peppermint one. Much better than
Oh
the
my
plain
gosh,
one.
yes, the peppermint one. Oh, because you know the other one I think tastes too much like licorice, and I don't know
Yeah.
about your past, but Jägermeister.
Yes.
A little too much of that in my past. So
Same.
the mint one, definitely the best. Do a practice run, I would say, with Smooth Move. Don't wait until like day before show to try it. I would buy it like a couple weeks before and just like, you know,
See
try
how you
it.
tolerate
Yeah,
it, for
because
sure.
I would say as a coach, you know, because I recommend this to, you know, occasional constipation. And some people it's a miracle worker, and some people it doesn't do anything. So some people it's like Vesuvius is exploding, so you don't want that on show day either.
Definitely not.
But we got a swag bag. We got a shirt. By the time we got there was only extra large and large available, which is hashtag used to be bikini life, but now it's fit model life. So
Make a nice little pump cover though.
yeah, Wolfpack bags. Let's see, let's set this up. Don't mind the Minecraft. Ooh, let's do this face feature tracking. don't mind the Minecraft in the background. Hey, detect my face. Hi. Okay. Yeah.
They got me a gimbal recently for my colors, so let me have you.
It helps, I tell you. Alright, we got a flyer from Bikini Labs. We have Honey sniffing me. Visit my booth today. Free blood analysis. Under 5 minutes. $10 off supplements. I've seen them at a couple shows. My interest is piqued. Resilience Company. They made our shirts, so thank you to Resilience. Ooh, pre-workout gear. Okay.
Sounds dangerous.
God tier EAASs. God tier. Wow. Okay. You know what? I've been wanting to try some EEASs. Do you do EAEIOs? I was big on the BCAA train when I first started into lifting because the guy at Costco was giving samples and he's like, "Bees, you need to build muscle." So I was like, "All right, bro." So for years it was it Optimum Nutrition? The great one. I drank it for years that now like I'm repulsed by the thought of grapes. So I'll try that out and report back. Kava Sutra from Bandana Kava Sutra. Have you tried their stuff? So they sponsor a lot of the Wings of Strength stuff. Are you familiar with kava?
No.
It's like an herbal drink that's very like it's a celebrated type thing, like almost like an alcohol, but not really. It's not alcohol. It has a lot of mood lifting benefits. That's very popular in like the Polynesian type of area. So they have that, and they have kratom.
I've heard of kratom.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of kratom personally.
I haven't tried it.
It's too similar, in my opinion, to opioids.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But the kava, I've tried little samples. It's pretty good. But they'll be learned. Yeah, you can try it out. Official bag of Nitro Circus. Oh.
What is Nitro Circus?
I don't know. Well, congrats to you, Wolfpack, for being back. This seems soft. Ooh. Nice
Gym
little
towel?
Wings of Strength. Olympia. Gym towel. I think that's. Oh, no.
But wait,
Oh,
there's
this
the
is oh my god! The cutest little cookie from the Urban Bakehouse. And Wolfpack sticker. Let me just tell you.
I cannot wait to dig into that.
Girl, these cookies are outrageous. Especially you're a salty girl too. They call it the chip, and they have a place of sea salt on top of it. I won a 6-pack from them a couple weeks ago, and Kai something. Her and her husband have this company, and they're very sweet. And did you like Fluffernutter? Yeah, I gave you Fluffernutter for the first time. They have a Fluffernutter based cookie that they will have tomorrow. Highly recommend it. Got rave reviews from Bradley, and he's like a stickler for these types of things. And it was probably my favorite cookie out of all of them too. But all of them are super good. So they're gonna be there tomorrow, and they're launching the Rice Krispie treats, which Rice Krispies are like my love language.
That's a jam.
Yeah. So that was the swag bag. Besides that, we're just gonna drink our poop tea.
Drink my poop tea and hope to poop before my top coat in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I still have one more tan of coat.
Coat of tan.
Coat of tan to put on tonight, and then my top coat in the morning.
Yeah, I got my first layer done, and I will tell you, it's pretty light compared. But I always,
it gets darker.
I know it gets darker, and with Protein 2, it's like compared to Liquid Sunrays, which is my last one, they're dark, like from the get-go, which I like. But I know that this Protan will go overnight. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this camera. Good. And then, like, I know the top coats are much darker. So.
Yeah, the top coat helps a lot.
So, yeah, that's it. We're going to drink our tea, watch my kid play Minecraft here. I don't know what she's playing, but that's what the background music has been, even though I asked her to turn it down. She did not listen. Just kidding. Anyway, bye.
She's not here.
Bye. Good morning. It's show morning. I woke up about 4 a.m. I could not go go back to sleep. So I just got up, took my chicken pictures, did some posing, and gonna take my doggo for a walk, make some coffee, and then just chill for a while. All right, I just got my makeup done with my sister, and she absolutely slayed. That's what the kids say these days. I found out at the field trip, because when we pulled up to the playground, everyone was like, slay. So that's what they say, I guess. I just realized I forgot my water bottle, so I'm drinking this who knows how old, who knows who owned it water bottle. But that's okay, because from here I'm just doing sips as needed. So gonna head to the venue, get my second coat of tan, relax, and then show time.
Good morning. We're all backstage and glamorous and stinky, but you can't smell us, so you're safe there. Well, I'm stinky. I'm stinky. How are you feeling? Pretty good. I'm excited. I'm excited too. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah. We are going to have so much fun backstage, and I think I can only speak for myself, but like I hate check-in day. I know you hate check-in day. I hate check-in day. I hate check-in day. So last night I was like, oh, let's just get this over with. But now that I'm here, I'm excited. Feeling better today than I was yesterday. Me too. And I had a glorious food. Oh, nice. Jealous. You had too. I had a good one. Yeah. I mean, I don't eat a lot of food right now, so. Yeah. It was, you know, all things considered, we got 3 good poops. We got our tans on. We got our makeup done. And so now we wait. It's about 10:07. Show will be starting any minute now. So, all right, see you. Okay, so it's almost pump up time, and we have Nerds Cluster. These are beautiful little things. I'm not a nerds person, and I'm not really a gummy person either, but the combo of them slaps so hard. And yes, it has red 40 and so many bad things in here on the ingredients list, but I used to do junk candy, and then I'm like, oh, I'm healthy. I'm gonna do rice cakes and peanut butter and honey. Guess what? That's a fucking mess. That's what it is. And so I would get honey on my tan and then be freaking out about that. So sometimes it's just easier to do the quick junk than to mess with honey, and that's why we do that. So we'll see. Michaela's getting touched up right now. She's gonna go on before us, and so it's go time. How's it go, Kat? I'm so ready. Woo! All right, check in soon. All right, we're almost ready to go. Super excited.
Face forward. 85, 83, switch place.
Yeah, Kaylee! Come on!
84, 73, switch places. And then 84, 82, switch places.
Let's go, Kaylee!
Okay, ladies, please face the back. And face forward.
Yeah! Come on, Kaylee!
Great job, ladies. We'll see you back for the
Let's go!
Okay, we're in between prejudging and finals. What, babe? Sure, babe. Yes. Oh, it's 2:38. Finals start at 4. I'm exhausted. it was a good experience. Man, like, Wings of Strength just runs their show so well. And you just appreciate it that much more when you come from like kind of a chaotic show. But anyway, so I did 2 classes today. I did Masters 35 plus, even though I'm 29 plus shipping and handling. And I did Open. I was in Open B. I've never been in Open B before. I'm usually always in, like, when they're split into 4, the tall class, and when it's, I don't know, I'm usually always D, E, F, G, sometimes in bikini. And I got moved to center right away in both my classes, so I'm grateful. Very grateful. Excited to see what finals have in store. I'm just very grateful. Good day, good show. I'll report back in a bit. I'm just chilling. I'm so, the dopamine rush, and then like everything after. I'm just gonna chill. I guess, you know what? Before I chill, I'll talk about show day food, because I really should have shown it, but it was kind of a chaotic morning. This morning I had some spaghetti squash, some peas and carrots, and a little bit of chicken with like a little mist of olive oil and salt. And then about 2 hours before I went on stage, actually, what time was it now that about 3 hours before I went on stage, I had some the brown rice couscous with some ground turkey, a little spray of olive oil and some more salt, and then for pump up, you saw my pump up candy. So I think going into finals, I think we're gonna do, I don't have any more couscous, so maybe I'll do peas and carrots and chicken and some salt and some olive oil, and then some more pump up candy, and then I think I'm gonna have a burrito. We'll see. I'll keep you posted.
Finals time. Chilling. There's Michaela. There's Kat. We're assuming the position of just relaxers.
All right, we are home. We are fed, and we ate. We got first place. Esther's 29 plus shipping and handling. And we've got first place, Open Class B. I did go for feedback, got it from all the judges. They want a little tighter in the glutes, which is what we're gonna do anyway. Probably would have brought that if I didn't go traveling and have like the most stressful week of my life this past week. Also, Tarek said maybe a little lower abdominal conditioning, which I'm gonna chalk to being on my period. I was second in the overall, was very close to getting the overall. Just was not my day, and that's okay. I am beyond chuffed with placing first. It was a good show. Wings of Strength just puts on such a good show. I cannot recommend enough to try out a Wings of Strength show if there's one nearby you. I'm gonna go shower. I'm going to go to bed. And tomorrow we're gonna have a little birthday party for my daughter. I think I'll take one more day to have some fun, and then from there on just cinch it down and get ready for the real main event, which is Nationals. Junior USA is, and I'm super stoked. All right, good night. All right, let's do a post-show recap in the sauna, until somebody else comes in at least. Through and through, this was such a well-run show. Check-ins were pretty smooth. There was still like every check-ins is like has a little bit of fluff to it, and we're all like hungry and just want to go. So can't blame them for having a little bit of fluff, but overall got in and out pretty quick. The show itself was really well run. The venue was kind of weird. It was like a little sporting event, so there was like turf everywhere. But really efficient. Never felt like you're rushed off the stage. Like my last show, finals were kind of like not great because you didn't even get to do your routine in finals, which, you know, you pay a lot of money to do this, so the more stage time, the better. But we all got to do our routines in finals. But yeah, very happy with how it went. Like, Wings of Strength really did put on a good show. So the next plans obviously are Junior USA's. We do plan to come in a little tighter in the glutes and a little tighter in the abs too. And yeah, I just figured I would sit in the sauna this morning. I would have done hot yoga, but I do have an athlete going this morning. I need to buy the live stream, in fact. And so, yeah, I just figured I'd get in here, sweat it out, and then join Brad. Brad had cardio anyway this morning, and I have been waking up at 4 a.m. not able to go back to sleep, so I'm like, might as well start the day. Got a busy day. I need to clean my house. My house has been horribly neglected, as happens during peak week, and actually most of my life, to be honest. And that's just real life here. But yeah, so this week we're gonna get back to training. I'm probably gonna eliminate gluten and dairy until Junior USA's. Doesn't serve me. Maybe if I get a refeed, I will use those, but I'll have it today and then I'll be done with it. And then I think I'll do my pre-workouts and my stevia for a little bit at least, maybe another week, and see how things are moving. If they're not, take them out. Take them out. My body does not agree with them. So that's the plan. Brad's got an hour of cardio and he probably hasn't even started yet. And I feel like I've only been in here 3 minutes. It's gonna be a nice sweaty time. I brought my makeup bag because I didn't take my eye makeup off because I wasn't going to go to the sauna, or I wasn't sure if I was going to. And now I'm here, so I'm like, might as well bring this because it's gonna get sweaty in here. This will probably be the end of the video, I think. No, you know what? Stay tuned. If you want to see some food porn, we're gonna have like pizza later. Last night, after the show, I wasn't even like, well, first of all, let's talk about this. I was one spot away from the overall. It burns. I wanted that overall so bad. I have never won an overall. This is my 3rd battle in the overall. I thought 3rd time was the charm. It was just not my time, which is okay. But man, laying in bed this morning, I was like, that would have been real sweet. That would have been real, real sweet. But I was looking at the video. Girls got me beating quad just a little bit and a little tighter in the glutes. So she won fair and square. Her posing was a lot more sassier than mine. I'm not a sassy poser, that's just me. It's not my personality to be super bubbly. I'm not super sultry either. I'm just me, barely getting by without being awkward. So yeah, it kind of sucked to not get the overall. I really thought I might have had it, but I didn't know who. You don't know who you're going against in the overall because like I was backstage when all the other girls were competing, so I didn't know who I was competing against. You don't know until like you're on the stairs about to compete and you can't see what the judges are seeing. So really thought I had a shot, but the feedback was just what we thought. It's just what we need to do. Again, obviously no regrets doing this show at all. And no regrets doing the show I didn't place at all. Like that show, if I had not done that show, oh, I'd be in such a worse position. So I'm eternally grateful. And my girl Michaela, she looked great, but she did get 4th place, which we want first. She got 1st last time. But I was telling her, man, like this was the dress rehearsal and this was always supposed to be the dress rehearsal for us, both of us. I honestly did not feel like I was bringing my best this show. And I actually had like a lot of anxiety about it throughout the weekend because I'm like, mentally, I told Ryan, like, even if I don't place at either of these shows, it's gonna be fine. I just want the reps on stage. I want to get the shades out. But whether it really would have been okay not placing, I don't know. We're gonna go to Charleston no matter what. Plane tickets are booked. I still have to book all my other hair, makeup, and stuff, but it would have been probably a mental hit and like a real, like, am I fit model type of question, which I still think I'm fit model. I still think this is the division for me. Until I hear otherwise, I'll just hang out here. Would I love to be bikini? Sure, maybe one day I'll be bikini, but until then, and again, it's afforded me such a nice quality of life. I can be here all day. I've said it more than one time. This is a nice level of food, exercise, lifestyle balance. So stay tuned if you want to see some family party shots, some making of some delicious pizzas. But besides that, I think I'll wrap it up. And thanks as always for watching. This is mostly me rambling to myself, which is not anything I'm used to. So thanks, and let me know in the comments what you want to hear. Share this with somebody it might help, and catch you next time.